What's going on, folks? All right. After some long, hard thinking of what high torque impact wrench I was going to get, was between this DeWalt, the 20 volt XR Brushless, or the Milwaukee. I chose this one. Just a couple things made me choose this over the Milwaukee. Um, we'll get into that in a little bit, but here it is. It's really weird. Now, this kit right here has been on Home Depot's site for probably 6 to 8 weeks. Kind of a special, click here to see the special price. They won't even tell you the price. You know how Home Depot is. Then you add it to your cart, boom, and it shows you the price. So, this was on there for probably 2 months for $299. So I'm like, wow, that's a pretty good deal. It doesn't make sense just to buy the bare tool, even though I have a lot of these batteries. I don't have a 5, so that was pretty cool. But anyway, just for the impact wrench alone, it's $229. So I figured, hey, it's always good to have an extra charger around. I can just throw it in one of these bags and, do what I got to do. Just keep it in there, and I got one up here, of course. But anyway, so $229 for just the bare tool. For another $70, you get a 5 amp hour battery and a charger. So I'm like, all right, I'll get the kit. So anyway, I went on to get the specs for this, just so I can read them off to you a little bit. And I swear I bought this 3 days ago, and $299. I went on today, like I said, to get the specs, and it's up to $349. So, I mean, it's crazy. You got to really act quick. I'm happy I got it. But for $349, you get a bag. You get one of these little well, this is the big contractor's bag, but they make a smaller one. So pretty much you're paying an extra $50 for like a $10 bag. So if anyone's interested, I hope I was hoping to do this video, well, I wanted to do it today. I just got it yesterday. So, but I was hoping that this deal was still available on Home Depot's site. So if anyone was interested, boom, $299, you can get it. But they've jacked the price up $50. But anyway, after that nonsense, I'm going to try to make this a little bit quicker. Yeah, so I decided to get this one over the Milwaukee. One big reason was it had 3 speeds. I wanted to have a little bit more control over it, with lug nuts and stuff for my trailer, for tightening, my mower blades here. I really, you don't want to over torque these blades. So, but I wanted to have the power of obviously 700 foot-pounds of torque. And, I'm going to go over the specs now, but this is just, a little bit of the box. You got the D10 anvil kit. Came with this one. A lot of people like the hog rings, or they might like the sorry about that. Or the friction ring, whatever. I like the D10 pin. A lot of people don't like the D10 pins, but I like them because, sometimes I just don't click it in all the way, because sometimes they're a pain in the neck to get off. So you simply just don't line it up with that little hole and, to the hole of the socket, and you're fine. So that's why I like the D10 pin, but that wasn't really a reason. Like I said, most of it was, and it's a little bit lighter, a little bit more compact. But like I said, the major thing why I got this over the Milwaukee was because of the 3-speed. So I'm going to crack this open. All right, so here it is out of the box. It does come with a contractor's bag. Nowhere on the site on Home Depot when they were doing this, when this was one of their feature deals, special buys or whatever, nowhere did it say it came with a contractor's bag. So that is pretty cool. So unfortunately, if you do buy this kit, I mean, literally just 2 days ago, it was $299, and it was on there for, like I said, 8 weeks. They jacked it up to $349. So the bag might be different. I don't think it is, but this contractor's bag is definitely not one that I've seen before, only because this one has some plastic pieces on the bottom. So definitely, I think it's designed just for this impact wrench because, you know, it is heavier. I'm sure they don't want the bag to rip. You know, you put a lot of weight in these bags. Sometimes the stitching can come out. So it's kind of like extra support specifically for the impact wrench. So it's a pretty nice bag. You know, it's got a little rubberized DeWalt logo here. So excellent, excellent surprise for me. So you got the charger, like I said, and 5 amp hour battery. And here she is in the flesh. Like I said, real compact. I mean, that was one of the major reasons why I got this one. Like I said, besides the 3 speeds, definitely for an impact wrench that has this type of torque, 700 foot-pounds of torque, 1,200 foot-pounds of breakaway torque. I mean, it's really not that heavy. I mean, compared to that Makita, oh my God. But just comparing it to the 200 foot-pound Ryobi, I mean, it's not really that much of a difference. I mean, you know, in size, you know, from top to bottom. Where you are going to notice the difference, obviously, is right there. So, I mean, is it major? No, but, you know, you're going to have a bigger motor in it. You know, this is 700 foot-pounds of torque this can handle. You know, you just can't fit the motor in something this small. But, like I said, look at the difference. It's not that crazy. The Milwaukee is definitely a little bit bigger. Not much. That Makita is just a lot bigger. It's a beautiful, beautiful impact wrench, that Makita. But the price is just, you know, you always pay a little bit more for Makita. I would probably say Makita is the highest priced tool or tool company out there. Just, you pay a premium for Makita. Don't know why, you know, but that's the deal. So price-wise and everything, I mean, look at this. That's how light this is. I mean, there's not a battery in it, but I'm literally with one hand doing this. So, you know, you guys know how heavy some of these impact wrenches could be, especially the high torque. So that's one of the reasons why I got it. I just like the way they feel. It feels. I like the way all DeWalts feel, but this, with their impact wrench, I felt I had to go get this one. Like I said, I was really close to getting that Milwaukee, but when I did all the factors, I decided on the DeWalt. So we'll go over some of the specs real quick, and then we'll do some stuff. It's probably going to be a little bit longer video. I'm sorry, but I don't want to leave anything out. So, especially with this type of tool, want to give the most information I can out on it. Like I said, multi-speed control. Speed 1 is 0 to 400 RPMs. Speed 2 is 0 to 1200 RPMs. And speed 3 is 0 to 1900 RPMs. So, I should put a battery in here just to show you some of the other features. Like I said, just really, it's even lighter than I thought it was. It comes in at a weight of 6.7 pounds. So, like I said, I think the Milwaukee was 7.4. I didn't get a weight on the Makita. I don't know if they listed it, but it's a little bit lighter. It's probably not even noticeable to most people, but you know, it was definitely a factor. Like the compact size of this one, from the anvil to the end, that's what really. Sometimes you got to get in these spots, and you know, I wanted a short of an impact wrench as they made. So let me put a battery in this. I'm going to pause it, and then we can go over some of the stuff. All right, so here it is with the 3 amp hour battery in it. That's probably what I like. Their 3 amp hour batteries the best. I mean, I don't know. It just makes the tool, gives it enough power, you know, with all the cells inside, but it keeps the weight down too. These impact wrenches are heavy enough to be lumbering around a 5 amp hour battery. You know, You don't really need it, especially with 700 foot-pounds. I mean, I'm never going to need anything. I mean, just in case, that's why you have something like this. You might have to, but most of the time I'm dealing with stuff under 400, maybe 500 foot-pounds. So, but anyway, so here's your speeds right here, your speed control. I'll show it from this angle. You got your speed 1, and that's speed 1. And then we'll go to speed 2. And then we'll go to speed 3. Wow. Yeah, I like the feel of this. I like this. This is my first time really playing with it, so excuse me for being joyful. You get a light on the bottom here, 20-second delay. So, like I said, you can navigate it. Some companies have the 10-second. Some people don't have any. Bosch for one. But with DeWalt, you usually get 20-second delays on all their tools. So, that's a good feature. So, let's take a look. Maximum impacts per minute is 2,400. And all right, sorry about that. So, the height is 9.75 inches. The width is 5.875 inches. Drive size, obviously it's a 1/2 inch anvil. And the product depth, 17.125. So, all around, it was, like I said, a couple of the factors that made me get this. Not to say I don't like Milwaukee, or I don't like Makita or Bosch, but I decided on the DeWalt, and that's pretty much it. So, like I said, I went over pretty much everything on it. It's a nice size. For all you want to know, it's the DCF899. 0 to 400 speed 1, 0 to 1200 speed 2, 0 to 1900 speed 3. Yeah. Since this video is so long as it is, so this is kind of just like an unboxing, first look at it. I'm going to do, like I said, some challenges with it and some face-offs and all that junk. You guys seem to really enjoy some of that stuff. And with those videos too, I don't want people to think I like one tool over another. It's just a face-off, guys. I don't really care who wins. I mean, I buy all these tools myself. I'm not sponsored by anybody. If, the Makita beats the DeWalt, or the DeWalt beats the Milwaukee, or vice versa, I mean, I don't care. A lot of people might have issues, with the rigid stuff. Listen, I'm just telling you my opinion on them. I've had some issues with their warranty stuff. I've had issues with some of their specs that they put on some of their tools. It's not to say that I don't like rigid. I think it's a great value brand. But, I don't want anybody thinking I'm bashing rigid. It's just my opinion. It's not gospel. You don't have to agree. But I've had some issues with rigid, like I said, with their warranty stuff. With, I just did face-offs with some of their products, and they're saying 325 foot-pounds of torque and all that stuff. And I got an 8-year-old broken Ryobi that pretty much beat the crap out of it. So, I think rigid really puts a lot of their marketing and stuff on that, lifetime warranty. So you're thinking you're getting this great tool, and they're flashing you with all their high torque numbers, with their brushless, impact driver that has 2250, or their brush that has 2000. I mean, you're just not getting what they're telling you. I mean, like I said, the Milwaukee, the Makita had 1450 inch-pounds of torque, and it got the lug nuts off 130 inch-pounds off a Dodge Ram. The rigid had 2000. It couldn't do it. I mean, so that's just the facts. I'm not doing anything different here to make the results, favor one company to another. So, all right, that's it. I just want to put that in at the end. I'm going to do another video, like I said, showcasing this a little bit. We'll do lug nuts. We'll do some lag bolts. Maybe we'll take some blades off the mowers here, but that's it. Any comments or questions, let me know, and I will catch you shortly.